The hearing has begun into the 100-plus charges brought against Manchester City for alleged breaches of competition rules. Joining us now, the former City chairman, David Bernstein. David, lovely to see you. So you're a former chairman of the club. You've written a book about the club, so you're the perfect person for us to speak to. City deny all charges. Are you surprised it's got to this stage?
Good evening, good afternoon. No, I'm not surprised it's got to this stage. I mean, there's 115 charges. They cover a wide range, a wide period of time, and on the surface, they are serious charges that have to be answered. So I'm not at all surprised. I think, in a way, they should have got to this stage somewhat earlier, but these things do take time.
If you're a City fan, should you be worried?
Well, I am a City fan, and as well as being an ex-chairman, I am worried. And on the surface, they look to be serious charges. City will have the best lawyers. They will defend themselves as they absolutely have the right to do, and we will see. I mean, this is really heavy stuff, and what saddens me greatly is that the club, which has come up from where it was as a club which was underperforming for many years, to be probably the greatest performing club of all time, with 4 league wins in a row and everything else that it's done. And to have the possibility of that being tarnished by all this is really sad. But we'll see what happens. I mean, we may find that they're not guilty of these things.
Clearly, this hearing is very important to Manchester City. How important is it to the Premier League?
Yeah, greatly so. It's very important to City. It's very important to the Premier League. It's very important to the wider football world. So there's a great deal at stake in terms of reputations, financially. When one saw the penalties that's put on Everton for what appear to be lesser offences, then you wonder what might happen if City are found guilty of many of these things. But again, as I say, it's all to play for, and we will see what happens.
Indeed. I want to move away from City for a moment, because UEFA have said that England may be thrown, and English clubs may be thrown out of European competition because of governmental interference. Do UEFA have a point?
Well, not a great point. First of all, I don't think that will ever happen. We've heard these sort of threats before. Secondly, the regulator is and has to be an independent regulator. Admittedly, the regulator will be appointed with the authority of Parliament, and that was always important, to give the regulator sufficient power, to do what the regulator needs to do. But it is not government running football. That's number one. Number two, other countries, Spain, France, Germany, have had government, let's call it interference, involvement in various aspects of the game. I mean, with Spain, there was government issues about broadcasting rights with Real Madrid and Barcelona. I believe in France there's a sports code which was sort of underwritten by the government. So this is not absolutely new, but nobody that I know, including myself, wants to see government running football. That's not the intention.